Welcome, Fire Signs, to the Quantum Frequency for Divination. I am the Divine Mystic. Today is August 21st, 2019, and I'm conducting my daily twin flame reading a little differently for the astrological elements of fire. So this is a fire reading, you guys, but instead of doing a twin flame reading, which it still kind of is, I'm doing, okay, so I've written all 4 elements down on paper here. Okay, so I'm going to be looking at what is this connection, please, between fire sign and air sign, please. Fire and air. Yes, this is kind of an air weekend here. This is wonderful because this is earth and air has been conducted, water and air has been conducted, and now fire and air has been conducted. Okay. Change is happening here. Change is happening. There's medicine in my shadow. Okay, so growth, change and growth. Okay, there's unbound. Okay, so there's a little bit of a freedom here as well. Okay, so there could have been a recent separation that has happened. Okay, or some sort of separation, or perhaps talk of separation. Okay, like maybe we're ready to have an open and honest conversation here about what this is that we want. Okay, or what it is that we're like moving forward towards. Because like I get the sensation here that this connection is just not what it once was. Okay, and like you're both wanting to be happy, you're both kind of wanting a fresh start as well here. Okay, so wanting to start over with something new. Okay, is a lot of it. Some of you guys really want to start over again with this person as well. Okay, like you're not really ready yet to let this go. So some of you guys are kind of hoping to get towards a new beginning, a reconciliation as well. I do have reconciliation over here on the masculine side of this. You guys just bear with me while I lay out all of these cards. Sorry about that, guys. There's a lot of cards, so sometimes I have to shift things around, move my camera a bit, all of these things. So I do apologize for that. But okay, so some of you guys are hoping to reconcile with this specific person. Okay. Others of you guys are ready to let this person go kind of completely. You guys, the feminine energy here has the Fool energy twice because I have Leap. You go first, the universe will catch you, and the Fool. Okay, there could have recently been a child conceived as well. Okay, so and there could be concern about the longevity of this relationship. So this could be something that's happening as well, that you're going through, feminines here, and you're trying to keep an open mind because you're not really sure where this is kind of going. In what direction this is going, right? Like you're ready for whatever life has to offer you, because I am ready, thank you. So it's kind of like the idea, and it's like with this person or a new person, whatever it is that you want to do, you kind of get the freedom here to pick and choose. Fire sign is what's kind of happening here. Okay, it's like there could be a lot of different love offers coming in here as well, in the 8 of Wands. Okay, so if you're a fire sign, you could be receiving a message or connecting with an air sign in the near future. Okay, it could be something else. This could be different than the current person that you have in your life. Okay, now the masculine energy associated in this, okay, is going through some difficulties at the moment because we do have the moon. Okay, so this is kind of a bit of a struggle. A struggle here in the moment. Okay, trying to establish boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Okay, boundaries with the people in his life as well. Healthy boundaries keep me centered and balanced. Okay, so again, trying to establish those boundaries, right? Like we see on both cards here how hands are kind of out, like gimme, 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 gimme. And maybe this person has in the past before, okay, or they've been kind of lured in by temptation as well. And they're blocking this off here at the moment. Okay, the 7 of Wands, they are practicing this. And this is probably mind training as well, especially if you're dealing with an air sign, right? The Princess of Swords. So dealing with somebody who's trying to train their mind to really be just a little bit more resilient, I think. Okay. Yeah, a little bit more resilient in the face of changes here, because I do have the Wheel of Fortune. So it's indicating changes. And for the most part, okay, this is coming together with the Nine of Cups. Okay, so whatever it is, in the masculine side, there's no question you are who he wants. Okay, you are who he wants. He wants to take a leap of faith towards you. Okay, but he's not quite sure just yet, okay, as well too, because like I said, he's not sure that he has totally healed from what it is that he needs to heal from, whether that's family issues or parental issues, or whatever it is. Okay, there's something that he needs to heal from, and he's not entirely convinced that he has just yet. Okay, but there's the Six of Wands here, so it's like there's going to be a victory, okay, in overcoming this, and the universe is helping your masculine energies out here. The universe has my back. Okay, so the universe is really helping him to remove those things out of his life that aren't serving him. Okay, but it's taking a lot of endurance here, a lot of endurance. Okay, so, and again, you see the time, like the stopwatch here. Okay, it's it's almost 9 o'clock. Okay, so it's like it's almost time to get to work, is what I'm hearing. And like the calmness that's associated. Okay, there's such a calm energy, and this has been really, really difficult for him to hold back his passion, hold back his passion, and hold back his expression. Okay, so if he is, or if you're like waiting to hear from this person and you're wondering why they haven't reached out to you, okay, it's again this endurance, and it's trying to make sure that like he has gotten rid of those things out of his life. Okay, the key to prayer is to forget what I think I needed. He needed a bit of alone time, a little bit of downtime, a little bit of time to himself to figure shit out. Okay, the moon is all about figuring things out. Okay, kind of putting the pieces together, the puzzle. Like it's quite possible that he didn't see you, like, okay, he didn't see you for who you were in the beginning. Okay, as part of what I'm seeing here. And so it's like he's trying to, he's reflected on that now. Okay, so I do have Mintakan, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. So he has reflected on this, on this connection, okay, on you, on everything that had happened. And like I said, the Hierophant is here, okay, so he wants to commit to you, but it's just like he didn't take it seriously in the first place, because it's showing up here as the Princess of Swords. And look, okay, the Princess of Swords and the Princess of Wands, okay, so this is depicting your fire-air connection here, okay, the fire and air connection. And honestly, this could be two people that were immature, two people that weren't ready to come together, okay, when this initially had started happening, okay. So now, and like now there's some blockages, the Seven of Wands, things aren't moving forward, okay. And it's caused some shadow effects here, some shadow effects, okay. Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives, okay. So there's kind of an issue of like this freedom, okay, but like, you know how I said like shadow aspects of ourselves, okay? Now, unbound is actually releasing these shadow aspects of ourselves. Like, so it's kind of going through like a dark night of the soul, but to find the light, and it's like finding the light in each other, I think is kind of what's happening here. And again, like kind of becoming more pure versions of ourselves, okay? Like things had to change, okay? With change, things had to change. Things could not stay the way that they were. Things couldn't work the way that they were, okay? There was some issues with children involved in this, okay? So again, the two of you guys could have been acting like children. And honestly, in the beginning, this probably started out as very light and playful, light-hearted type of energy, okay? And then whenever kind of an emotion got involved, somebody's inner brat came out. It's kind of part of what I'm hearing here as well, right? Which kind of again initiates, holy shit, initiates the shadow side, like the shadow aspects of ourselves, the releasing, the healing of the shadow aspects. Okay, the forgiving and learning that's associated with these types of lessons. So when I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. Again, this is finding the light in each other and like following each other's guiding light. Okay, following each other's guiding light. Because it's like, okay, the Eight of Wands represents messages and communications and all of these wonderful things, okay, that we've been waiting for. But basically, it's talking to me about, like, okay, the Eight of Wands, the problem that I have with it is it doesn't have necessarily any direction, any specific way to go, okay? So this can be very chaotic, okay, chaotic. This can also, like, in a fury is what I'm hearing. Just like a lot of paper and just a lot of different things, okay. And again, no place to land. It's Cupid's arrows, okay. So it's all passion, okay. It's passion driven. So again, this is messages and communication that are going to come through with like so much passion it can't really be contained, okay, is what it can't really be contained, which is why, again, endurance is out here, especially feminines, when like you're radiating attractiveness, right? Like you radiate everywhere you go, your light shines, okay, and your masculine is seeing this, okay, like he's so drawn into you, okay. He's watching you a lot as well. When I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love, okay. This is kind of like he probably has pictures of you as well, okay. So some of you guys, this is almost stalker vibe, right? But like, yeah, like basically having photos of you, okay, and this could be a photogenic memory of you as well, okay. So keep in mind, though, even though it seems stalkerish, it's really just it's the depth of it, because it's like the Princess of Swords, okay. So it's like he can't keep his eyes off of you, despite the fact that he might be like, no, but like, no, trust me, like he's looking directly at you, okay, and he's kind of like, you're looking at him, but he doesn't think you're looking at him. He thinks you're looking out towards other people, which is why like the Fool energy is here twice. And some of you guys might actually have moved on or will be moving on with other people, and he's saying, wait, no, don't, I want to reconcile first, okay. I have an expression to make before you do all that, okay. Hear me out type of thing is what. And so, like, if you guys haven't moved on yet, this person wants to make this communication towards you before you do, okay, because they really want this new age with you, birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. He wants to have a child with you. I think he's had like a future vision, and it's like you, him, and a child kind of together here, okay. And it's like, and he wants to make that progress. He wants to step up that ladder in life, okay. And like I said, dream, like the wish come true with the Six of Wands. This is you. This is how he's feeling. This is what he's wanting here, okay. So you guys, he may be driving towards you. If he's coming from a distance, he's coming in, and he's going to be making some sort of big statement as well, okay. This could be the fire sign making the statement also, because it's like it's kind of coming up here with the Princess of Wands, and it's really a fire sign aspect. So feminines, you might be the air sign, and like your fire sign masculine all of a sudden is going to be doing something to really get your attention and try to stand out against the rest, okay, trying to really kind of come above something here, okay. And feminines, it's like right now, okay, like you have this freedom, okay, this unbound, which is up here in the heart of the matter, and this freedom, okay. Sometimes you don't know what to do with it, okay. Sometimes you're really not sure how to approach it, how to take it, this sort of thing, okay. Others of you, it's just kind of like you're enjoying it, right? And you're working on yourself. I'm the weaver of my reality, okay? The spider represents financial success, financial abundance as well. So this could really be like money coming in, but my energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I'll manifest, okay? Two rainbows, this could be same-sex union. Doesn't have to be. And just on that note, you guys, when I say he or she, I could mean she or he. My cards don't discriminate against gender, nor do I. So I apologize if it hasn't directly resonated with you. But again, feel free to switch up the energies as it fits to you, because you are absolutely welcome here on my channel. But okay, again, so focusing on my reality, creating a life for yourself. And honestly, you're doing a pretty good job at this, okay? Feminines here, because it's like you have the Hierophant, so it's like you have everything good is on your side, the Fool and the Hierophant. Now, the Fool is beginning his journey, okay? So maybe you guys recently have had this new beginning of some sort, okay, that may not, like, maybe your masculine has something to do with it, but your masculine's not a part of it, is what I'm hearing here, okay? You're kind of on, you're running on faith, okay, in this new beginning, and this faith is kind of, it's wearing thin, I will say that, okay, because you do have the Five of Cups down here, so there's a lot of anxiety, there's a lot of fear, there's a lot of kind of things going on here right now. And I have get grounded, empaths, highly sensitive, connect with nature. Okay, so trying to stay connected, try to stay grounded within yourself. Excuse me, myself. I am a fire sign, although I'm not dealing with an air sign. But yeah, feeling kind of grounded within ourselves, who we are, who we're comfortable with, and kind of letting go of certain things. Letting go of certain things to kind of come in with a renewed sense of faith, a renewed sense of power. Also, because I have Council of Light, and it kind of reminds me of like the Hierophant, but it also represents like a multi-deity belief system. Okay, so Hinduism is kind of depicted in this card, but it's really talking about, again, that divine team. Okay, there's also a real powerful message here that is surrounding all of the incarnations that you've been throughout your lifetimes, okay? And how it's like it's all brought you to this moment. So, feminines, you guys could be onto something really big here, okay? My inner compass knows the way, and my instincts keep me adaptable in the face of any obstacle. Okay, so this pair here, it's kind of like you're onto something big. You're on the right path. You're on the right path. Like you had an awakening here that is really taking you to new heights, new level. This could be in career. This could be in your spiritual belief system. And again, this could be in your relationship, and certainly in the heart-to-heart conversations. Your heart chakra is kind of fully activated, and like I said, is radiating right now with gold, okay? There's kind of a gold radiation that is coming through here, and you're realizing, like, I choose love no matter what. Like, you want love in your life. You're now more aware of what it is that you want, and in many cases, this is all about who you want, because that's like, I choose love no matter what, on the feminine side, and I recognize that I have chosen fear, and I choose again. I choose love. Okay, so this is the idea of choosing one another, and this is what I think both parties are hoping for here at the current time. Okay, because like despite the like rap that the Five of Cups gets for being a bit of a disappointment card, it's really like there's hope in it, right? The Two of Cups are still standing behind it. So it's like, despite the fact that you are feeling particularly troubled by this, okay, let's just say that you're feeling troubled by this, in this connection. You're not necessarily feeling troubled about the other things that are going on in your life, but you're feeling troubled regarding this connection. But you still have hope that this is the right person for you and that this is going to work out. And this hope is, trust me, it exists on both sides of this. Okay, so like I said, the masculine here is so stimulated by the idea of being with you. I have stimulated. It's like, but like trying to remain calm. Okay, trying to keep it cool as well. And like, honestly, it's kind of bursting from within them. And it's like, it can't really be contained very much longer. Okay, so he's working on something. I craft my core desires with certainty and ease, right? So this is kind of talking to me about, again, trying to work up maybe courage. The rhythm of my breath directs the rhythm of my life. Okay, so just breathe and stay focused. Breathe and stay focused, okay? And again, trying to set those boundaries and not allowing other people to disrupt his energy, okay, or steal his happiness as well. And this, I think, is kind of a true on two levels. It's true on the level of, like, they don't want anyone to steal their happiness away from him. So there's like this, and it's like a metaphorical based thing, but it's also like quite literal. Like, I don't want anyone else to have her. I don't want anyone else to have her, because I have Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening, okay? This is kind of the Nine of Cups here on the feminine side as well. Like, this is all coming together. This is all coming together is what this is saying, okay? And again, feminines, you are ready for this. You are ready for this. You've been ready for this, and this is the issue. Like, they might be getting ready, but you're like, okay, well, you know what? I am ready, which is why, like I said, some of you guys are literally going to be taking a leap of faith towards somebody completely different. Yeah, keep an open mind, completely different from your usual type and expectations. Okay, so somebody like a type of person that you've never been with before, something like that, all of a sudden comes into focus, comes into your life, and you're like, no, you know what? I'm going to take this because I want this union. When I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real, like leaning on one another, okay, wanting that connection. And look, like the universe has my back. The single owl is over here. And on the feminine side, okay, he's got the double owl. He doesn't want to be left out in the cold. Your masculine, he doesn't want to miss his chance. He doesn't want to miss the train. He doesn't want to miss the flight. Okay, because again, like he knows where his heart lies. And like I said, he really wants reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning you to life, and express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture here. Okay, so again, this is really like he wants this. He can't wait for this. This reunion, this union to happen. It's like he's thinking about it. He's probably thinking about it too much. Okay, the Princess of Swords. She can be a bit obsessive, not necessarily obsessive. Okay, well, it's one of her attributes, but I see it more as like not being able to let it go. Like you see how tightly she's holding the sword, and how she kind of has this like self-assured, like way of thinking or being, and is kind of like nose up in the air about it. But it's like if she just put down her sword, she'd be okay, right? Is kind of what I'm hearing. So it's like it's one of those things where he's like not really ready yet to let it go here. There's also like a lot of holding rods. It's like the Six of Wands, okay, holding the wand, holding the sword, holding the wand, holding the wand, holding the wand, right? It's kind of like, and this is, and of course we have the Eight of Wands, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 5 out of the 11 cards, so half of the deck, he's holding a wand in his hand, okay? So this could be indicative of a phallic reference as well, okay, like a sexual passion as well, because I do have passion, and the Eight of Wands as well, Cupid's arrows, okay, and like it sounds bad, but like shooting sperm off, could like blowing, anyways. And then also like with the Fool and the conception, there is kind of this like underlying energy in children as well, right? So again, wanting to have children, wanting to procreate, or in some cases, this is a general reading, so take it how it fits with you, okay? But this is really kind of, could be talking as well about how this person may have gotten you pregnant and left. This could be something that this person is dealing with and trying to overcome that, okay? And the reason why they did it with these boundaries had to do with other people, okay? Had to do with other people and making the wrong choices, making bad decisions. Some of you guys, this could have been alcohol-based as well here in play. Have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious, which is wonderful. Great energy. But the cocktail glass sometimes can really cloud the judgment. Like you see how the sun is here and it kind of looks like fractals created through the light in this card. Again, it kind of like, and you see how like she's kind of faded and fuzzy, but like looks beautiful. She's got this bikini, so great body, all of these things. Okay, so kind of seeing things through beer glasses or filters as well. Okay, because we all like to filter our photos as well, wanting to see past the filters, wanting to see you in your natural state as well, like no makeup, hair not done, wanting to see that, okay, wanting to see that side of you as well. And perhaps that's part of why, like, or maybe this is part of what makes you feel insecure. The Five of Cups is like you don't necessarily like yourself in that state. Not that you don't like yourself in that state, but that's just that's not the side of yourself that you like seeing to everybody, right? And I think if you're prepared to show that, then you expect that there is a level of respect out of that, I think, right? And if there's not, then there's not, and that's just kind of how it is, right? But again, you're awakening to a new life, regardless of what happens in this connection, okay? Because like, despite the fact that these both parties want each other as deeply as they do, it doesn't necessarily indicate that, like, it takes action here. It takes action. And the Seven of Wands is kind of like, and it's in the heart of the matter, this could be two people not taking the appropriate actions towards each other here, right? And again, accepting the shadow aspects of it and accepting the change. And the masculine is struggling with that, okay? I honor the natural process of growth and transformation. So again, you guys, this is really kind of, things are changing in this situation, whatever that means, okay? So if you guys have gone from a period of not being together, it's going to be changing and it's going to be coming together. Or if you can't let go of this person, that's going to be changing. You're going to be letting them go. You're going to be moving on with somebody new, somebody wonderful. Because either way, feminines, you get your heaven on earth, and masculines, you guys get your Nine of Cups, right? So whichever way this works out, right? Although I really think the masculine would struggle if you were to find somebody else here. Like I said, it's like almost like he's asking, like, wait, hear me out first. Give me a chance to express this. The butterfly as well, okay, here so the butterfly, and this is really like kind of cool too. So when I always talk about the butterfly story, it's the caterpillar story, really. Spending his whole life wanting to be something, okay, and then kind of gives up, goes into a cocoon, and then kind of it cracks open, and like we're shedding our caterpillar skin, okay, and we're like going through a painful process because our bodies are transmuting, things are changing at a cellular level. Which is, this card's not out there, but yeah, things are changing that deeply, right? That all of a sudden, and when those wings start fluttering, there's a really beautiful, fantastical moment that kind of is like, oh my God, we've achieved all of our life's dreams, okay? And that's what this person is going through in regards to your connection. You're the person that they've been waiting for. They've actually probably always wanted this connection, always wanted this depth. Okay, but couldn't find it. And I think kind of went through a process of thinking that it wasn't going to happen, right? And then here, so because of that, we make fear-based decisions, right? And then all of a sudden, with that reflection, with that talking here, okay, and we realize that, like, oh my God, yes, it was true, and it was here, it was kind of on my doorstep. And it's like, how do I get that back now, right? And it, like, really reliving fond moments, okay, in his memory of you, and how he sees you and how he thinks of you. And again, when I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light, hoping that you're going to be guided back towards one another. And again, like, he wants you to come back to him. So feminine, it's very likely you walked away in the leap card. You probably walked away here saying, you know what? Yeah, see, again, walked away with your child, leaving him kind of in a state. Okay. He wasn't okay with it. That's what I want to hear. He wasn't okay with you leaving. Like, he sees you as his. Maybe that's part of the problem. You're like, I'm not a fish that can be caught. And this could be part of what's going on. But no, you're really like, okay, you know what? If this isn't going to be right, or if you're not going to give me what it is that I want, then I'm going to go out and I'm going to find what it is that I want. Okay. And like I said, he's like, don't change your mind. Don't change your mind. Just like, keep your eye on the prize. Remember, like, stay focused. And he's trying, like, he might be trying to send you memories, okay, of how things once were between the two of you, or again, trying to connect with you on like a telepathic level in such a way that really kind of brings you back to him, right? Like, brings you back to those passionate moments. So if you're feeling some ups and downs, that could be definitely part of what it is that's going on, right? Because again, you've changed as a person, he's changed as a person. So again, when this reconciliation happens, it's really kind of indicative that the two of you guys should be giving each other a fresh chance, the full the leap card, again, giving yourselves a fresh chance to start over from the beginning. Okay, fire and air signs. That concludes your reading. I hope the video has resonated with you. If so, give the video a like, share, subscribe, comment, and reach out for a personal reading if that's what interests you guys. And I will see you on the next video. Bye.